What's up, fam? This is James the Fam, and you're watching the Steel One. What's going on, you guys? My name is Rich and I am the Steel One, and today is part 3 of my time with James the Fam, my hero. And yeah, I'm gonna make this quick. This is a long video, but it's not a boring video. Please, guys, watch the whole thing. This is kind of for you guys. It's for the fams, you know, and this is good. Stick around till the end. Fresh right off of dropping James off at the airport, expressing how I felt about the whole trip and my experience with James. So please stick around for the whole thing. And yeah, it was so much fun. And fams, I love you. So without further ado, let's start up at Rachel's. Me talking about, you'll see. Hey guys, so we went up to the railroad caves, and it was pretty exciting. We ended up driving down to see Rachel. We ate. Sorry I didn't film it. We were super tired. James and George were just like dead on their feet. So we decided that they were going to get a hotel, James and George, and because we were going to film something else. We're going to that abandoned golf place that Rachel and I went to about a month ago or whatever. So but James was so tired he didn't want to film anymore. Just wanted to sleep. Poor guy hadn't slept in like 3 days, so don't blame him. So I went ahead and stayed at Rachel's, and that way, unlike the Stanley Hotel where George and I slept in the bed and James slept on the floor, this way he got to sleep in the bed and hopefully get some good rest, and we can start out filming again today. But apparently last night I seen on Twitter that someone was trying to break into their hotel room, trying to rob them or something. I don't know, I haven't gotten the story yet. Oh my goodness. So I just texted George and asked him if he was awake, and he said yeah, he's awake, but James is still sleeping. And I asked him if they're okay, and he said they are now, and George said he was freaking out. So I feel bad for them. Can't wait to hear the story though. So today we're definitely going to go film that golf place, and I don't know where else we're gonna go. I know James wants to film some more stuff down here. If not, we're just gonna head out back towards where George and I live, and maybe do at least one other place, film one other place. So yeah, just getting around here. Probably gonna take Rachel to work, and then I'm probably gonna head to their hotel and get them moving, and then we'll head out. Anyway, this has been an awesome adventure. Can't believe it's already Monday. I'm glad I took the day off though, but hopefully tonight it won't be up very late, and I can get some good rest. I got pretty good rest last night, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll move on to the next thing. Alright guys, I'm at the hotel to get James and George. George is coming down to meet me so I can go in. Oh, wow, what a day. Anyway, well, can't wait to hear the story. You guys met. Alright guys, so I brought James and George to that golf abandoned golf place that I filmed a few weeks ago. I'm not going to make a video for this. James will have one. George will have one. I already have one. I did with Rachel. So I'm just going to vlog it while we're here, and you'll see part of it. So you'll see like behind the scenes and whatnot. And James is going live. He's filming it live. I guess that's his video. Will be live. George will have a video wherever George is at. So this place is pretty creepy. Yeah, I'm just gonna vlog it. You guys can go back to my other video. The link will be in the description, and you can watch George's and go back to the live stream. So
yesterday we did a video on the side of a mountain. We had to climb a mountain and go to some abandoned caves, which were like railroad caves or something, I don't know, but it was crazy. After we were done, we were so tired that we were gonna come here afterwards. Now I can read your comments. Hey Christopher, hey, thank you for the donation, appreciate that. What? Thank you, Vicky. Something we're doing away. Hopefully there's not much lag, guys. But there's not much I can do. Hey guys, I'm gonna go one way, you guys go another way to start, and let's meet up.
okay.
This would be crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. I'm sure we'll be meeting up a lot. Because this is pretty big, actually. And you guys know, I feel like I'm back in another one of those death trap movies, guys.
Yeah, be careful. Alright guys, so I don't feel as sketchy as the last time I was here, but while I'm here, if you guys see or hear anything, let me know. James wanted us to split up a bit, so what do you guys think? George and I do an overnight challenge in this place. Smash the like button if you'd like to see that. That would be sketchy as hell. What the hell? Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's in James's live stream.
Is that the end of this floor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go down. Definitely appreciate you guys being here, fam. Nancy, thanks again. Beyond the Lens, thank you for the donation. I missed that. Sanction, thank you for the donation. Let me see if I'm missing one. Norway, thank you for the donation as well. Again, Sherry Smith, Becca, Emma the Fam. What? $76? What? Wow. Thank you. Zoe, Bad Boy, Mark. Again, Zoe, Adam the Fam. 76. Whoa, I can't believe that. Camille, $30 donation. What? Sherry, what? Guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Jesse. Guys, that helps out a lot. Thank you guys very, very much. Like I said, these trips, I mean, you guys know, as Omar tells you, as Mo tells you, they're very expensive, staying at hotels, traveling, and I don't make much as it is. Matter of fact, I don't make anything after my expenses, but I'm enjoying doing it, guys, and I love you guys, and I know it's building to something bigger in the future because our family is so strong, but thank you guys so much for the donations. If it wasn't for that, honestly, I would not be able to even be here. Like, I would not be here. So, I mean, the fact that you guys donated on my last 2 live streams, I use that.
So I was not here last time. There is something I'm trying to find that was here last time, and I can't find it. I don't know where it is, but it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna get James. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him good. so mad I can't find it. If you guys watched my video, you know exactly what I'm looking for. Dang it. Okay, so you guys, I'm looking for the fire extinguisher. There was a fire extinguisher in here in my last video. I can't find it. I want to see if Rachel would let me try it because she thought it was going to explode, which it wouldn't have. But I want to see if it works so I can scare the shit out of James. Sorry for my language. Not in there. Dang it, somebody took it. Okay, so I tried to prank James. I kept throwing things and he's like, it's time to be serious, Rich. So, my bad. My bad.
What kind of snakes you guys out here in Colorado?
Rattlesnakes.
Oh, you do have rattlesnakes?
Gardener snakes. That's where the homeless guy lives.
That's where the homeless guy was?
Is, probably.
Maybe it is.
Could be. He has a tent.
This is kind of spooky when somebody could be in here. Was he nice with that?
I didn't see him.
Oh, you just saw his tent. You think his tent's still here?
Yeah, if it is, it's around the corner.
Oh, this is neat. This is a cool live stream, man. Good reception. Cool little daytime exploration. Do you have any cash on you?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you? Okay, I'll give it back to you. I don't really care. Give it back. How come when things get a little sketchy, George disappears? Hey, how you doing, bud? Hey, you awake? You in the tent? Nope, there's no one here. He must be out right now. Maybe he's like panhandling or something like that.
Yeah.
How much cash you got on you? Yeah, like a 10 or a 20? I'll give it back to you, bro. I don't still not see that, so. Cool, man. Thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem.
So this is
This is an area I wasn't able to film last time.
Bro, I thought he was legit in there for real.
Yeah, me too.
Damn, George right over there. George, where'd you go, bro? I know, why'd you get, you left us.
Well,
You wanted the what? You want to suffer?
Okay, guys. 2 vehicles just pulled up. Hope everything will be okay. I parked in the parking lot where last time I didn't. We kind of walked up here, so I'm hoping that they're not gonna get in trouble or anything. Good, how are you? Yeah.
What you guys doing?
Oh, we're just
exploring.
taking some pictures, looking around. We heard it's kind of cool back there.
Yeah?
Yeah, we just finished up.
Okay. You guys know it's private property, no trespassing.
No, I didn't see any signs. No.
Yeah.
Was there?
Technically, there's not any signs,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, there's a gate, there's a fence, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are out of here though?
Yeah,
we're
we're
leaving right now.
Yeah, we were just taking pictures and stuff. We have YouTube, so we like to just take cool pictures of cool abandoned places.
Cool.
So it's really cool. But he said that he was here not that long ago, and he said it looked like there's been people who have done more damage in there and stuff.
Yep.
See, that's the kind of
Hence
thing that
why I'm driving around.
I don't blame you, because I was just like,
Yeah, we're not about that.
I figured, yeah.
that's the kind of stuff that makes me mad, because like I said, I do this for a living. Go to we came up here to do Stanley Hotel, stuff like that, and then we're like, oh, let's check out some cool abandoned places, and people give us bad names because we'll go to places and they destroy it, and like since I started doing videos and I have a pretty good following, I try not to give out the name of the places I go to so people don't follow you know in the same place. So it kind of helps, because I've done videos places where I did put the name, like an abandoned, let's say, mansion, and then I go back there a month later and it's like totally boarded up. There's like security cameras, stuff like that. So you gotta be careful what you do, and unfortunately not everybody does the right way. So.
No, I saw your guys' truck and I figured it wasn't. I've seen some pretty shady looking vehicles.
Yeah. Well,
Nice
thank you
truck, by
for
the
being
way.
so cool, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Is that your truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the big. I can't get over Toyotas.
Are you guys gonna do
love
something
my
with
taco.
the property, or?
So it's still, the sale is pending.
Okay.
Right now it's the city holding it up.
Okay.
Mostly because they don't want to see this turn into something that will fail again.
Okay.
So right now it's
when
just,
did it close?
dude, like 94.
Wow. So it's been abandoned for a while. Having no trespassing sign now.
I shouldn't have parked up here. I think that was our mistake. Someone probably called because they saw a vehicle parked here. We should have done was parked where we parked last time we were here, and I messed up.
Everything was cool, so he can know that we're not a good thing that he knew us, so he can know we no harm.
Right. Plus he had a nice truck. Speaking of nice trucks. Whoop, whoop. Alright guys, so we're going to one of my favorite places that I think are only in Colorado. I don't really know, but it's called Crave Real Burgers. It's kind of a gourmet type burgers. They got all kinds of weird stuff that you wouldn't normally see. Like my first hamburger I ever got here was the buns, the 2 buns that go on top and the bottom of the burger were made of grilled cheese sandwiches. Yes, grilled cheese sandwiches. They have a, okay, there's a sign here that shows a bunch of the pictures, but they have one that the buns are donuts. So, see, there's the fatty melt. That's the 2 grilled cheese sandwiches for the bun. That's good. That's real good. Oh, they also have bacon shakes. I am not kidding you. No, you don't understand. It's good. I had it. It's so good. Bacon goes good with everything.
Bacon's not good.
Bacon is awesome.
Well, not with that kind of stuff.
Oh, it is. There it is, right there.
That's nasty.
It is not nasty. It's no. You have never tried it.
Snooty bacon.
It's good. The Colorado. Look at that. That looks good. There's the Luther. That's what the buns have. 2 donuts as the buns. I haven't tried that yet. Maybe I'll try that today. Campfire. It's real good. Yeah. Love stinks. Yes.
Please go outside with cameras or drinks. Thank you.
What did it say? What does it say? Please no outside food or drinks. Oh, I thought you said cameras. Ha ha ha. George is a funny guy. They have a crusty burger here too. Crusty. Okay. So So I might try the burger donut. It's got eggs. I don't know. This is pretty good. That'll fill you up, brother. Yeah. And the strawberry cheesecake shake is pretty good.
I just want a burger.
Oh, and then 3 Little Pigs. That's really good. I've had that. That's got
James.
Hey, can you unlock the door for me? I left my wallet in there. Go for it, bro. That was a sucky bite.
So I ordered food. They got that 3 Little Pig. There we go. Look at all that juicy goodness.
What's up, fam? We are having some lunch here at a restaurant called Crave that makes crazy burgers, okay? What'd you get, bro?
I got 3 Little Pigs.
3 Little Pigs. What's in that?
It's got shredded pork, bacon, and ham.
Bro, you eat pigs like that? That's messed up, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, George is freaking devouring. Like, bro, I've never seen a person eat like.
All right, guys, it's Monday night. It was a long weekend of filming, and it was fun. Dropping George and James off at George's place, and I'm heading home. So, yeah, I will talk to you then. All right, guys, so it is now Tuesday, and I had to work today, so I don't have any idea what James and George have been doing. I assume George went to work. I don't know what James has been doing, but I am heading back, and I guess we're filming something tonight. Not sure yet what it is. It could be 2 things, but I guess we'll see. It's been an amazing journey up to now. I mean, this whole time, I'm not saying it's not anymore. It's been great. I think last time I checked, I had 792, 93 subs. Oh my gosh. I mean, from when I started, you know, hanging out with James Friday, I had like 447. I mean, that's a huge bump. I love you guys. Thank you so much. James is the best, man. I love the guy so much. I'm not going to go on and on because this is definitely going to be 2 videos. So I don't want to make 3. I guess I could, but we'll see. I haven't really even had time to edit any of this yet. So anyway, let's go see James and George. Alright, guys, this is our last meal with James, and we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings, and George is dancing like a fool. Come on, dance for us, George. Dance, monkey, dance. Oh, where's it at? There it is. James is cold. He can't wait to get back to Florida where it's warm.
Where are you going, Georgie?
Buffalo. What? Did you see all? He's killing me. He's killing me. Got a burger.
Alright, so there's the
Thank you.
and mayo in the basket fries. Sorry about that, guys.
Appreciate it.
Holy moly. That's a lot of fries.
Check this
that
out.
looks
Holy
good,
crap.
man.
Look at this thing. I don't believe it. This
Great.
is amazing. This is some kind of bacon curd cheeseburger. Rich got a Big Daddy burger. And Georgie over there got some hot and spicy garlic chicken wings because he wants to blow everyone's breath away. Put it on, put it on, put it on, put it on. More. Keep going. But you want some french fries with your ketchup?
I do.
Oh, you're gonna be recording.
Yeah. Hi.
Holy crap.
I think James wants to kiss George. Tell me how you feel about him leaving. Tell me. I want to know what you're feeling.
Yeah. Well, he's special. I never meet someone like him before. Like, even though he can't see well, he's still up there and filming those videos, even though he risks his life all the time. And like, I kind of like share those moments with him. He got me all worried the whole time, but he inspires me to keep going, because he goes up there no matter what. So but I love James. He's awesome. Whoever there is like desperate to meet James one day, be patient. Don't go like, oh, I'm never gonna meet him. It will come. Just have patience. It will be a great moment how to feel to be with James. So bro, I love you, bro. I love you, James. And I want to thank the Steel One too for surprising me too. So yeah, guys, try not to cry.
Ditto. So guys, this is how we say our goodbyes on our phones. We're literally like minutes away from leaving George's place, and yeah, and we're all on our phones, including myself. I was on my phone. I'm not saying goodbye yet. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're going to the Kyoto. We're going to the Kyoto house right now, right after we leave here. Yeah.
Later, bro. Miss you, man. You have a good time? Huh? You did a little good time. I had a little good time. I had a lot of big time. Oh, I'm sleeping on the plane and in the airport. I will. I'll talk to you soon. And I'll see you again soon.
Was that it?
That's it.
Okay. Where's the tears, bro?
He's gonna give Richard some kisses. I'm falling down.
Are you coming with us or not?
Huh?
Hmm?
Give my kisses to Rich.
Alright, bro. See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 months, bro.
Or actually a week. Well, a week and a half.
Alright, bro.
Camera.
See you in 2 months.
Yeah, right.
I miss you, bro.
Too.
See you again soon. We had a good time, son.
Yeah, we did.
You didn't expect that, did you? Me and Rich got you good.
Hell yeah.
We got you good, man. I'm ready for my lips to heal up.
See you, bro.
Make sure to get some thing.
I will.
Thanks for letting me stay there. You're welcome, bro. Always. Alright, bro. Don't work too hard. Don't eat too much.
Alright guys, this is it. Saying goodbye to the man.
I don't know how I did that.
It doesn't take much. Alright, sir.
Alright, man. Boy, it's cold out here.
Indeed.
I won't miss the cold, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'll miss you guys, though.
I'll miss you more.
Man, paid all the help and driving around. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Doing some good stuff here.
It was great to meet you.
You too, man.
Loved hanging out with you.
We'll be back soon.
I hope so.
It's freezing.
I think
how you guys love this cold.
I don't.
I don't miss it either.
All right.
You guys gotta come down to Florida next.
Definitely.
Huh?
Definitely.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Alright, be good, man.
You too.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep, no problem.
That's where I go over there.
Yeah, right in that store's there.
Later, bro.
See you, man. You too. Or have a good flight. That's it, man. James is gone. Talk to you when I get home. Alright, guys. That's it. James is gone. Well, he's at the airport. But his flight is at like 11 and I dropped him off at 9 o'clock exactly on the dot. I figured he needed to be there early to go through security, and he has to take, there's a little train that runs to the terminal, and it'll give him time to maybe edit a little bit while he's waiting, maybe take a nap, or I don't know. I feel like that was plenty of time. Anyhow, sad to see him go. I mean, I was excited to meet James the Fam, and I did. But I met James, just plain old James. He's an awesome guy. You know, you guys, he's pretty much what you see on film or in his videos is pretty much who he is. He is an awesome guy. You know, I didn't really know what to expect from this. Honestly, I didn't even care if we filmed with him. I mean, I would have loved to, but I didn't even care. I just wanted to meet him because, you know, he's like I said, he's one of my heroes. And but instead of just meeting my hero, I made a friend. I really truly did. I made a friend. This wasn't just a fam meetup, you know, type thing. We off camera, we spent a lot of time together. And unfortunately I didn't get it on film, but the thing is that, and that's what I was going to talk about. I really hope all the footage that I gathered, because there's a lot of times. I mean, I'm not used to just, I'm not like Omar where he's got his probably camera on him all the time. I know James carries his camera with him all the time, and there were so many times where I was like, man, I wish I was filming, or I wish I would have filmed that, you know. But it is what it is. I feel like a lot of the times that we were filming, or not filming, picking up a camera would have kind of ruined the moment. You know what I mean? Like, we were just three guys having fun together, and three friends, or like George would say, three bros, you know. And I just feel like picking up the camera and filming just was kind of like forcing it and stuff, and you know, I'm sorry. I did catch some stuff, I'm sure. I still haven't gone through it. I have a lot of footage, so I think it all went well. It seemed like James likes us, and I think he genuinely consider us friends, you know, and that's awesome. And he wants to come back. He said he wants to come back and bring Omar with him. He, as you saw in the last frame, he invited us to come down to Florida. I would love to do that. That would be just so cool. I've always wanted to go to Florida anyway, and then have to hang out with them. I would just die and go to heaven. The only problem I see of going to Florida is that George doesn't fly, but I do. So I'm not taking no bus to Florida, because that's what George said he'd do, is take a bus, and I ain't taking no bus. That's a long drive. I ain't gonna do it. I will fly, and I'll meet you there, George. You can take your bus, and I will meet you there. Anyway, but who knows when that'll happen. It sounds like James wants to come back, you know, still this year, so that would be sweet. And maybe next time we can do a fam meetup. Throughout this whole trip, James kept bringing up, you know, we should do a fam meetup, we should do a fam meetup. So, but this is the timing, you know. We drove, you know, you guys have no idea how much we drove, or I drove, I should say. I mean, from, let's see, I drove to the airport, which it was only like 15 minutes. My condo is only like 15 minutes away from the airport. But then to George's, it was like an hour and a half, something like that. And of course, then we surprised George. And but then the next day when we drove to Estes Park, where the Stanley Hotel is, that was probably an hour or so. And yeah, and then when we left the Stanley Hotel, we drove like 4 hours to get to the Colorado Springs. It's like 3 or 4 hours. It was probably 3. I don't know, but it was a lot of driving. And then of course we stayed the night, and the guys got almost robbed. Felt bad about that, but in hindsight, you know, I made a good video for James. You know, honestly, in my opinion, if I was by myself in that hotel and they were doing that to me, I probably would open the door. That would have been dumb. They did the right thing. They totally did the right thing and not open the door. I would have probably, had I been there with them, I probably wouldn't have opened the door. But if I was by myself, I would have probably opened it. And then the next day, we went to that golf place, and that was only like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. James kept making fun of me because he'd say, "How long is it?" I'm like, I don't know. 15 minutes? Okay. And then, you know, 15 minutes would go by and we're still driving. What's going on, Rich? Where is this place? Come on. And then after that, we drove all the way back to George's, which is like 2 hours away from the Springs. So it was a lot of driving, and we had a lot of late nights and a lot of sleepless nights. I'm still not caught up on my sleep. As you can see, I got a bag on my back, but it's not as bad as James. That guy's a savage. I mean, he's almost my age. I mean, we're basically the same age. I think I'm like 5 years older than him, but that doesn't make any difference. He didn't sleep, barely. I mean, the whole time he was here, and you can see by the third day, he was spent. You know, he was really tired, and you could tell. And he wasn't as energetic, and I mean, he'd have spurts of energy, but he was pretty quiet after a while, and he's on his phone a lot. Now, that's something I wanted to mention to you guys. When Omar is talking about how busy they are and how much work they put into it, this is not a lie or a joke or a ploy. It is absolute truth. And James says that Omar works even harder than he does, and I'm like, I don't even know how that is even possible. I realize, see, I don't think you guys realize, like, this is their job, right? So they take this very seriously, where, you know, like George and I, this is like our hobby, you know. We do this for fun, and maybe we don't take it as serious as we should, but, you know, we have our jobs that we go to Monday through Friday, you know, and this is kind of like our weekend hobby, you know. I mean, I think it would be cool to have this as a job, but they are busy all the time. James, yes, we had fun with him, but he was constantly working, whether it be editing a video for YouTube, creating, and when you guys see those clips on Instagram and on Twitter, do you think that's a one-shot take? No, he may take a couple of takes, and then he sits there and edits them. He edits them, you know. It takes him time, and he does it all on his phone. And I asked him, do you prefer editing on your phone or your computer? And he said phone, because he has to hold it so close. You know, it's harder to hold a laptop up to your face and edit, you know. It's easier to do it on his phone. He's good at it too. He's really good at it. And but yeah, the majority of the time when he was here, he had that phone up to his face, you know. He's constantly busy and constantly filming, and he's very serious about his job. And as most of you are, when you're at your job, you're there to work, and you're doing your job, and you take it seriously, or you're going to get fired, right? Or written up, right? So that's the same with them. I mean, they're not going to get fired, but you guys are going to stop watching them if they start slacking and they stop putting out as good content as they put out. Or, you know, they take it very seriously. Like, for instance, James went live for that golf place, right? Well, he had set the time too early, and then I think he tried to change the time, and then YouTube didn't let him, and then we had some other things we had to do before we got there, and he was just stressing out big time. And I at the very moment, I didn't really fully understand why he's stressed out. Who cares if you're late going to your live stream? But he says it's extremely important that, you know, people will unsubscribe from him just because he's late to the live stream. And so he doesn't want to disappoint you guys. That's really important to those two, that they don't want to disappoint you. Yes, this is their job, but they do it for you. They really do it for you guys. They really do. They enjoy making this content for you. James doesn't make that much money at all. He really doesn't. You know, with his videos getting demonetized, and you know, he doesn't make that much money. He basically lives off of what little money YouTube does send him, and then the donations. The donations help out tremendously. So donate to James. I mean, he's working his butt off for you guys. I am not kidding you. He works so hard. He's beat. He's gonna go home and edit and sleep for a week. He's dead. When I left him, he was tired. He's been tired for the last 3 days or something like that. He's been beat, you know, and he's working his butt off for you guys. And I felt like you guys needed to hear it from a third party, not from them. You need to hear it from me, a guy who has, I'm not monetized, you know, and I'm not making any money from here. I don't have any ads on my videos, you know. So I'm just telling you, everything that they tell you on camera is absolute truth. It's reality TV. Everything you see is absolute reality. Oh, and I think I mentioned it before earlier on in the video, but James is legally blind. He told me that there's people out there that says, oh, James can see. No, he cannot. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. He cannot see. I mean, when it comes to like, if I walk away from him, I think there was a part in this video where we're at the Stanley Hotel and I'm sitting on the couch and he's looking all around. He was looking for me because when I shut off the camera and I went and stood next to him, he kind of glanced over at me and he kind of looked like this. He kind of like that. He goes, is that you? And I go, yeah, it's me. He goes, bro, I've been looking for you. And I was literally like 10 feet away from him. And he couldn't even see me when he was like, is that you? Is that you? He said that quite a few times throughout his trip here. You know, if we got separated and I got near him, I'd actually have to say something to him and he'd know it was me. He just wouldn't recognize me. You know what I mean? Especially if there was a lot of people around. He's not going to know who I am. You actually have to talk to him. So, and then when we were up on that cave at night, that was a mistake. And there's a part of me that kind of wishes I would have filmed all of it. The trip back through the caves was pretty sketchy. Mainly because I didn't film because, one, I was his light and he was trying to, because there was like a straight off cliff. I mean, the path was thin and then the cliff was right there. And for someone that can see, like George and I, it's not that big a deal. We just cruise right on. He cannot see where to stand or to step to move forward when it's that thin. Like the cliff is right there, you know. I had to stop and help him, you know. And we were so worried about him, and I feel bad. That was a huge mistake. But he said he wanted to do it, and he realized after he'd done it, it was a mistake. But we got through it, and it's gonna make for a good video. So there were so many times where he's like, "Where's my camera?" And it's literally right in front of him, right there. You kind of had to like grab it and touch it. Or if you handed him something, you have to, you know, kind of put it in front of him so he could kind of see, so he could, I mean, he's blind. He really is. I mean, he's not totally blind, and he gets around really well for being a blind guy. I mean, seriously. And we'd have to, when we were walking those trails, we would have to tell him, there's a big rock here, there's a rock over here, look out for this fire pit, or whatever, you know. Or there's a curb, look out for the curb, you know. So all of you doubters, shame on you. Shame on you. He is legally blind. This is no joke, no ploy. He's legally blind. Okay, enough of that. Love the guy to death. If he was here, we would be hanging out all the time. Well, probably not, because he'd be traveling all over the place filming. I don't know. All I gotta say is, James, thank you. Thank you so much. You did not have to come here. Out of all the fams in the entire world, which I know they have fams all over the world, you came and saw me and George. I am so honored, and I'm so touched, and I am so thrilled that I made a new friend. If you would have told me 8 months ago when I first started YouTube that the guy I'm watching on TV is going to be my friend someday, and I would say, no way. But it's true. I consider him my friend now. He's not just my hero or I'm not just a fan of his. He's my friend. I made a friend this week. I don't have too many, you know. And he's an awesome guy. He's an awesome guy. And if Omar is just as awesome as him, I can't wait to meet him too. I mean, James couldn't say enough good things about Omar too. And believe me, James trusts me and George enough to tell me a lot of dirt on a lot of people, a lot of behind the things. And I am not one of those people that are going to go around and do an expose and start snitching on stuff, because I know some stuff. And all I know is that Omar, according to James, and I trust James 100%. Omar is an awesome dude. Omar is an awesome dude. James couldn't say enough good things about him, and he loves him, and they're brothers, you know. So that made me and George even want to meet him even more, if that's even possible. So, James, love you, bro. And I don't know what else to say. I guess that's it. I am ending this video, and yeah, I love you, fams. I hope we made you proud. I hope you were able to live through us a little bit vicariously, you know, whether it be on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and you got to see, what the hell? I hope we made you proud. And believe me, we're not, but George and I, we didn't expect this. We don't think we're anything special, honestly. We're just two guys who like to film and post it on YouTube, and that's what we like to do. And we always wished and dreamed and hoped that someday we could meet, and I mean just meet, like even in a fan meetup, like a lot of you have met them in a fan meetups, which I think is awesome that they do that. That's the only way we thought we were gonna ever meet him, maybe someday. But to actually hang out with him and film with him, and he taught us so many things. Whether we use them or not, well, that's up to us. I'll probably use quite a bit, because he's a smart guy. He doesn't have that good a memory, but he has some genius ideas. I mean, they just hit him like that too, and I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? That's awesome, let's do that, you know? So yeah. James, you're awesome, bro. And fam, like I said, I hope you guys don't hate on us because he chose to come and show his fam love to us and became our friends. It just happened to be us, and you know, he's just that type of guy who wants to help out smaller YouTuber, and I mean, he can't help everybody, but he can't help a few, right? And he helped out me and George, kind of like paying it back. I mean, look, Omar did it for him, right? And now James is paying it forward, and he's helping me and George. It's pretty awesome. I hope that I can do that someday, and I'm trying to do that now as much as I can. Like Tad, if you guys haven't heard of Paranormal Tad, he's only got like, I think only like around 150 subs, somewhere around there, not exactly 150, I don't know, he's just over 100, I know that. please go check him out. And I want to put him more and more videos, and so I want him to get more exposure. I would like to be able to help a smaller YouTuber, you know. James helped me a ton. As of this moment, let me look at my phone. As of this moment, before I hooked up with James on Friday, I had 447 subscribers. As of today, Wednesday, at 10:05 p.m., I have 804 subscribers. That's like 394 people in just a few days. I'm not used to that. It takes me forever to get anywhere. And you know, and that's not why. I mean, if no one ever subscribed to me because of James, then it would have been fine. You know, I just loved being hanging out with him and just bullshitting and teasing each other, or teasing George. James and I would just gang up on him, teasing him, and he's fun to tease. But it's in a playful way. We weren't being mean like George said. We love George. We love you, George. George is great. It was fun spending all that extra time with him. He's awesome. He's an awesome guy. And you guys already know that. And George is exactly the way he is on camera too. Not always though. You know what I'm talking about, George. Alright fams, it's getting late here. I need to go to bed. I've been staying up late and hardly getting any sleep ever since James got here. I need to start getting back on track. And anyway, I love you guys so much. James, again, thank you. Thank you. I love you guys, and make sure you subscribe and like, and we'll see you in the next video.